Hey guys, I'm a Forester here, and it's time for another coffee review. Now, I'm filming it outside mainly because of the lighting, but it is very windy today. I've had my stuff blown away off the table, so I hope I can get through this video without too much trouble. I'll try again. But I'm going to be reviewing a new coffee for me, Community Coffee, and this is new for me, but it may not be for you. In fact, a lot of people drink this. I met a lady recently at a meeting who said that this was her EDC, everyday coffee, and she's the one who recommended it to me. But I will say this is probably the most recommended coffee to me by subscribers on my videos, and so I decided it was about time that I take your suggestion and try it out. Now, when I went online and did some shopping and looking around reading about Community Coffee on their website, I noticed they have a lot of different blends. One that's out there right now, and while I'm talking I'm going to go ahead and press this because I think it's about time. But one that's out there right now that they have been promoting is for Mardi Gras. So if you're interested in that one, I didn't order it, but you might want to go online and order it just to try it out. I ordered 3 blends, and let me pour this. I may have waited actually a little too long. I ordered 3 blends. Now this is the signature dark roast that I'm drinking right now. Put that out there. I tell you what, very good. I can see why a lot of you like it. But the one that I'm trying right now is the signature dark roast. This is the coffee that started it all for Community Coffee. The second one that I'll review in the future is this Cafe Special. And the third one is this Breakfast Blend. Now, I thought I would like the other two. This one I wasn't so sure about, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to be trying some different coffees, I think, in the future. Let me give you a little bit of history about Community Coffee. I did some reading, some research online, and like I say, this signature blend dark roast was the blend that started it all. Let me give you a close-up of that bag. I hope the glare isn't too bad and you can see it. But Community Coffee was started exactly 100 years ago in 1919 by a man named Cap Siraj. And Cajun Blaze, correct me if I didn't pronounce that right, because I'm not really sure. But he began selling this blend right here, the dark roast, in 1919 at a Baton Rouge country store called Full Weight Grocery. I've got some notes here just to help me remember. But by 1924, his sales had grown so large that he decided to shut down the store, and he renovated a barn in back of his house and turned it into a coffee mill. Now, he named the company, the new company, Community Coffee, just in honor of his loyal customers in the Baton Rouge and New Orleans area. You know, as I read, this company, Community Coffee, is really an innovator in the industry. I found out that they're the first company, in fact they developed the vacuum packed bags that allowed his company to grow tremendously because they could ship fresh coffee nationwide. And so that's something that's commonplace, and in fact each one of these are vacuum sealed. Well, this coffee is cooling off very quickly, but it's exactly what I like. I would call it in my wheelhouse. And one thing that I've noticed is most of the coffees that I've reviewed have been very similar. And it tends to make my coffee reviews, repetitive. But it's exactly what I like. I like strong, dark coffee. It's very smooth, and it has no bitterness to it at all. So from that standpoint, it's just like many other coffees. There's one main feature that sets it apart from the other coffees that I've drunk, and that's the aftertaste. Now, the aftertaste is hard to describe. It's not unpleasant. It is somewhat unique, and I tend to taste it along the sides of my tongue. It gives more of a clean finish to the taste. It isn't, like I say, unpleasant, but it is unusual. Now, I wanted to introduce you to something that I have on my tablet here. I discovered this online. I was eating at a restaurant last Sunday and they served coffee that was exceptionally good. Now I'm going to get up and show this to you, but this is a coffee flavor wheel. I know you can't see it very well, but I'm going to give you a closer look at it. Okay, this is the Taster's flavor wheel for coffee. It was developed by a company called Counterculture in Durham, North Carolina, and there's probably, I don't know, 50 to 60 different unique flavors that coffee can have naturally. And one thing that I noticed is that my wheelhouse is somewhere down here, either the chocolate or the nutty, maybe the grainy, or possibly over here in the earthy. I hope that you can see that. I'll figure out a way to give you a better look at it, and it is available online. Sometimes it's easier to eliminate flavors that you know it's not. Like, I think I've never had a coffee that was in this floral or fruity category. All of mine that I tend to like are down here in these categories. But even when you look at chocolate, there are many different unique flavors of chocolate. So they actually put on a school up in Durham to help you learn how to taste and appreciate different coffees that I may go to one day. This coffee is definitely down here in this area, and over here they describe just the body of the coffee, and this one is here in the full category. It's definitely not down this low in the chewy category. It's not that low. And then they actually have some unique adjectives and intensifiers to describe coffee over here. I'm going to use this more and more, but one thing that I will promise you is I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and not just review coffees that are down here in these same categories. I'm going to specifically look for some that are out of my comfort zone, and the next one that I review, well, I actually have two that I've ordered. I'll pick them up today from Counterculture. So that's two more coffees in addition to the ones that I'm reviewing here from Community. But I'm going to order a Kono coffee that's probably in this area right here. Don't know whether I like it or not, but I want to add a little bit more interest to these coffee reviews and get outside my comfort zone. I hope that you stick around for those reviews, and y'all take care.